Have you ever held onto an idea so tightly that it stopped you from seeing something new? Maybe it was a belief about yourself. I'm not good enough. Or about someone else. They'll never change. Or about life. This is just how it is. We all do it. We fill our minds with opinions, assumptions, and old stories until there's no room left for wonder, for truth, for peace. Let me tell you a story about a scholar who learned the hardest lesson of all, not by gaining more knowledge, but by emptying himself completely. His name was Aris, a man celebrated across the land for his intellect. He could quote ancient texts, debate philosophy for hours, and solve riddles that stumped the wisest minds. But despite his brilliance, Aris felt restless. He'd heard rumors of a silent monk named Master Soren who lived deep in the cedar forest, a man who hadn't spoken in 20 years, yet whose presence alone brought peace to all who visited. Curious, and perhaps a little skeptical, Aris packed his scrolls and made the journey. When he arrived at the small wooden hut, he found Master Soren sweeping the path. The monk looked up, nodded, and gestured for Aris to sit on the porch. Eager to impress, Aris began, "Master, I've studied under the greatest teachers. I've memorized the sutras, mastered logic, and explored the nature of reality. But I still seek true wisdom. Will you teach me?" Master Soren said nothing. Instead, he went inside and returned with a teapot and 2 cups. He poured tea into Aris's cup until it overflowed, spilling onto the floor. "Master," Aris exclaimed, "the cup is full. It can't hold any more." Soren paused. Then, quietly, he said, "Exactly." Aris fell silent. In that moment, he understood. His mind was like that cup, so full of what he already knew that there was no space for anything new. True wisdom wasn't about adding more, it was about letting go. He bowed deeply. "Please, empty my cup." From that day on, Aris stayed with Master Soren not to learn new doctrines, but to unlearn. He sat in silence, he swept the path, he watched the clouds, and slowly the noise in his mind began to settle. You see, we often think enlightenment is about acquiring more insight, more clarity, more peace. But the deepest truth is this: you are already whole. You don't need to fill yourself. You need to stop blocking what's already here. Your beliefs, your judgments, your need to be right, they're not protecting you. They're keeping you from the very peace you seek. Imagine your mind as a cup. Right now, it might be full of, "I should be further along. People don't understand me. I have to figure this out alone." But what if you set those down, not forever, just for a moment? What if you allowed your cup to be empty? In that emptiness, something remarkable happens. Space opens, light enters, and truth, simple, quiet, undeniable, can finally flow in. You don't need to know everything to be at peace. You only need to be willing to not know. Try this the next time you feel stuck. Pause, take a breath, and whisper, "I don't know." Not as defeat, but as surrender, as openness, as freedom. Because when you stop clinging to answers, you make room for life itself to speak. I've practiced this myself. On days when anxiety rises, I used to scramble for solutions, fix this, control that. Now I sit quietly and say, "I don't know how this will unfold," and that's okay. And in that not knowing, I find a strange kind of trust, not in outcomes, but in the present moment, in the quiet beneath the noise, in the stillness that's always been there. You don't have to have it all figured out. You don't have to be certain. You don't even have to be calm. You just have to be willing to empty your cup again and again. Because peace isn't found in the accumulation of wisdom, it's found in the courage to be empty. So tonight before sleep, or tomorrow at dawn, or right now as you listen, place your hands gently in your lap. Feel the space between your fingers, and imagine your mind like that, open, receptive, free. Let go of the need to understand everything. Let go of the story that you're not enough. Let go of the belief that you must earn peace. You are not a cup that needs filling. You are the space in which everything arises. And in that space, vast, quiet, and kind, there is everything you've ever needed. This is the teaching of the empty cup, not to become more, but to return to what you already are. May you empty your cup often. May you trust the silence, and may you always remember, you are not lacking, you are limitless. If this story brought you stillness, share it with someone who's trying too hard to get it right. And if you'd like more stories like this, subscribe to The Inspired Thinker. Tap the bell so you never miss a moment of peace. Until next time, breathe deeply, let go, and allow life to pour itself into you, just as you are.